We made our world on the streets of Omagh. LGBT people have always been here. At the clock in the 90s. Yes, everybody over 30. There we go. In the Grange Park. What were you doing in them bushes? On Gumtree, Grindr, or Tinder? But today we aren't hiding. As of this month, in Northern Ireland, our blood can be donated to our fellow human beings. We have the choice to marry, adopt, seek fertility treatment. You know, I was in Omagh Oxfam just after the announcement, and your woman comes up and she says, guess what? I've got 3 gay children. That's your ma! That's your ma! There you got his ma there, I swear. She was like so proud. It wasn't like, oh, my children's a doctor. It was like, I have 3 gay children, actually. You know? So that's like, we've come so far. I've just spent 5 years in Malaysia where being LGBT is illegal. There are 69 countries where queer people are beaten, fined, imprisoned. In 13 of those countries, can someone get that? Sorry. Here we go. In 13 of those countries, LGBT people can even be put to death. Homosexuality was only decriminalised in this country in 1982. Marriage equality was forced through by English MPs in 2020. So-called conversion therapy is still legal. Tolerance and acceptance is not enough. We need to embrace all types of sexual and gender expression. Today, Omagh showed that LGBT people can simply be, without apology or explanation. Now when someone asks my mother if I have a man, she can proudly correct their assumption and say, my daughter is a lesbian. Mummy's over there. Where is Mummy? Come on, bring her up to the front. Where is she? She's in the accessible viewing area, is she? My mum said, when you came out, I was so angry. Not at you, but because I thought it would make your life difficult. But 13 years later, she can see the change in me. I'm more at peace, less likely to fly off the handle. Queer people often live separate identities, making constant calculations about whether it is safe or not to reveal themselves. By taking over the streets, we show that we are no longer on the outside. We are part of this town. We show the surrounding villages and farms that you don't have to abandon your home place and take your talents and passions and spirits to faraway lands. Yes! I only began to be honest about my sexuality in my mid-20s when I moved to London. What a difference it would have made in my life if there had been a pride parade in Omagh when I was a teenager. In the 1990s, in 1999, the backlash against the first lesbian kiss by Ellen on the TV was enough to put me back in the closet. My sister's friends were hauled into the principal's office for holding hands. It seemed so hard. Even though my partner's country criminalises our love, mine doesn't. We can legally be here together. At our wedding, all my uncles were there, and the Gorchin Community Centre was delighted to have their first wedding. Never mind, it was 2 women. In 2021, I am so grateful that my wife is with me when my mum needs us. That as a family, we can walk down Omagh High Street surrounded by rainbows, samba bands, placards and glitter and shimmery and shimmy and boogie. We don't have to run away to be ourselves. We can make our world in the sperrins and the bogs, by the lakes and the burns and the glens and the windy roads. We live fully when we step out of the shadows, stop being who we think the world wants us to be and return to who we are. Today in Omagh, we celebrate rural queers.